Welcome. In the previous video, we created this IO read file function that reads an entire file into memory. And in this one, we are going to create a string view data structure. We can begin by creating our string view header file. We can name it sv.age. And once again, add all of the boilerplate code to it. We are going to need stdlib. And we can begin by defining our structure that contains a field called data and then one called count. The first one is a conchar pointer and the second one is of type size_t. We can now create our svMake function, whose body is just going to be a simple object wrapper. And finally, we can create two macros, one called svFormat and another one as svarg, and they are going to be useful to print the string view using the printf functions. Now, if we open our io.age file, we can update our signature to, instead of returning a content and a size separately, we can actually return directly a string view. To do that, we obviously need to import sv.age, and then we need to update both of the signatures, so here and in the implementation. Finally, we just need to update these assignments and set our sv using the svMake function we have just created. To test this, we can replace our content and size variable declarations by a string view content and then remove the size. And then we can use our svFormat and svarg to pass the content as an argument to the string view format for the fprintf function. Now, if we run our run script, you'll see an error, and that's because we forgot to include our sv header file. To do that, we can just define sv implementation and then include the file. Make sure the sv implementation and the file includes are placed after io.age, since io.age uses and imports sv.age, so we'll not get any implementation collisions. Now, if we run our run script once again, you will be able to see that the file is being read properly and stored in the content variable that is a string view and then printed using the svFormat and svarg macros. And this is how you define a bare bones string view data structure. In the next episode, we are going to extend the string view library to implement extra features and functionalities.